Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am bringing you this look. I don't know why I have to stop talking. I'm like that. This look down, using the Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette. And I have used it. I have yet to swatch it, which I'm going to do for a minute, and you'll see it in a minute. But I have used it already. I have thoughts on this that I will give you at the end of the video, but keep watching so you can take a look at the swatches and make your own mind up a little bit better whether you are going to purchase this. Obviously, I already did a video using the Wilderness palette. I will link that down below, but keep watching and you'll hear my final thoughts at the end of the video. See you in a bit. Okay, right, so let's get into the swatches. I love the outside. I know people were really annoyed by this, but I think this is beautiful. So Age of Opulence, it's meant to represent that glitterati of the, and obviously this is New York City, but it's meant to present the 1940s post-war, so 1920s post-war actually, Age of Opulence, where things were fine young things, as they used to call them. Right, so these are the colours in the palettes. Aren't they beautiful? And we're going to start by swatching them, which is something that I usually do in my videos when I've got a new palette that I'm trying out. This is a first impressions. So let's start. So we'll start with RSVP. You can tell I've used some of these shadows already. I'm just going to swatch. That is an obvious norm. It's the same as my skin tone. Then we'll go with Prohibition, which is this nice brown shade. And do you know, it's so funny. That is skipping on my hand, and they're skipping on the eye as well. Gold Digger, which is this lovely shimmer. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Look. That is tremendous. I couldn't get my words out then. Then we're going in with Hope. Oh, that's nice. Oh, again, skipping. It's a nice teal shade. And then with the black in the palette. Oh, that is a mental black, but let me tell you, it has a lot of fallout, but that does blend better. So that's the first row. Okay, the second row, we've got Speakeasy, which is, I think, my favourite of all the mattes in here in terms of colour. I just like that deep aubergine shade. Really nice. Then we've got Prohibition. This is one of those shimmers that is like a cream almost. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice on the eyes. I used to brush with this, but it was a densely packed brush. I would say use your finger or a densely packed brush with this formula. And that's throughout the palettes that they've got this formula. Then we've got a deeper teal called, oh, let's get that off, called Rich. Here, those three together, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And then we have a shade called Vintage. Again, this is that nice gel shade. Oh, look at that. That is phenomenal. Absolutely stunning. And then the final shade is this navy blue called, what are you? Curfew. So let's get that navy blue on. Okay, that's good. That is nice. Look at those shades together. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, the third row, we have Jazz, which is like a really lovely coppery tone. I don't think anybody's ever got a copper tone wrong. Must be the easiest shade to make. I'm only making an assumption, but it's not difficult. Look at it. Then Flapper, which is this really nice pinky, I don't know, what is it like? A pinky purple there. Then we have Ace. Oh, this is so nice. I've got this on my eye. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Really, really beautiful, almost Cadbury's. It reminds me of the purple Cadbury's chocolate. That, isn't it just gorgeous? Then we have Silk Stockings. I don't really get this shade because it's not really a crease shade. It might be a darker all over lid shade, but that it works just as well as this one, RSVP at the top, I think. Maybe they just wanted to chuck another one in, I don't know. And then we have the final one, which is Revival, which is this absolutely gorgeous. I'll just put it over that other shade. Anyway, I've just covered the other shade. That's how much I couldn't see it on my skin. Look at that. So I apologise. I just put that straight over another swatch, but you couldn't see it on my skin. Lovely, lovely row. That one's got the most shimmers on it. So the final row is this row here, and we've got Dandy, which looks a lot like Flapper, but just slightly deeper. There we go, a bit more purpley. We've got Crush. Oh, that is a gorgeous shade. Really beautiful, look at that. The shine on that. It's also got, can you see the pink there? So it's almost a duochrome. Pink undertone, gold top. Absolutely stunning. Then we've got Velvet here. Yeah, this one skips as well. There we go. There's Velvet. And then the final two shades are Decadent. Oh, that really is Decadent. That's got almost like a black base. Can you see that? There you go, black base there. And then we have Lavish, which is this really beautiful royal blue. So that's the final row. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. I apologise for the lighting. I'm doing the best that I can, but it's so dark outside. Yeah, so bear with me. Okay, first things first, let's put some base down. As you can tell, I've done the rest of my face. And again, I'm still looking in the wrong place because I can't get used to this. I'm really excited to use this. Really excited. So, and I will also do some swatches for you so you get to see that. Oh, goodness me, it's so dark in here. Okay, let's add the P. Louise base. I mean, this is the only one that I have because it's the only one I'm ever going to need for the rest of my life. As you know, I talk about this a lot. Is this the best base in the world? Actually, it's pretty good. I have no issues with it at all. I think it's one of the better ones that I've tried. I always feel like my makeup doesn't crease and it really helps it to pop. So is it a good one? Yeah, I would say yeah. I've got no problems with this base at all. Now I've used a flat brush, but I use it to make sure, because I've already done my eyebrows, I use it to sort of make sure I carve out the eyebrow. I think this is a nice sticky base without being too difficult to work with, but I always set my bases anyway. It's very, very light, this shade. This shade is shade 02 Rumour. It's this one here, and honestly I don't know if I'll ever finish it. If I do, it will be a bloody miracle, I'm telling you. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go in with the shade RSVP, which is this cream shade, and if you know me, you'll know that that's the shade that I would use to set this down. So I'm just going to tap around where the brow bone is to the crease. I don't want to put it on the lid because I want that to be a bit tackier. But I do, this is very nice. It's much nicer than my other cream shade that I'm using at the moment, to be honest. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. That's come out really nice. So I'm going to try something really new. Oh, I'm so worried about it, but I'm going to do it because it's something that I've wanted to do for years. So ages and ages ago, I saw Kathleen Lights. There's a name you haven't heard for a while, huh? I saw Kathleen Lights do an eyeshadow look using a royal blue and a black. And I thought it was the most beautiful eye look I'd ever seen. And she did it so that it was royal blue all over the lid. And then she put black in the outer, and it just made that royal blue pop. So I'm going to use this royal blue today, Lavish, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. God, I'm so scared. I remember it being a complete, oh, sugar. Okay, look at that. Look at it. Look at that. So I'm going to put it all over the lid. I'm going to do it. Oh my God. I feel very nervous doing this. I'm just going to pat it in. So far, no fallout, but it doesn't mean that there isn't going to be. I'm just trying to be as careful as possible. This is something I would never do. I would never do this. It's... Whoa! So, top tip, it comes out very pigmented. If that's something you're not looking for, then you might be in for a shock. I'm going to try and get this all over the lid, right to the inner corner there. Just there, just on the lid. I don't want to go any further. I really, really want to concentrate that colour though. So I need to tap it in. Oh, it's pretty. So I'm going to bring it up a bit. I'm not going to blend it out. I'm just going to just soften the edges because, oh God, it's so easy to work with this formula. It really is. I'm just going to put some more on because I want to really get that colour concentrated and near the edge. So that's done. Whoa. Look at that colour. And not one bit of fallout. Yep. Hello. So yeah, I saw her do this look and I thought, that looks the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It just looked so gorgeous. And I think she had on just a very plain lipstick. And I wanted to recreate it, and I just never had the colours in my collection that were vibrant enough. And having used the Wilderness palette, I will link that video down below because you'll see my reaction to that as well. I just thought these colours are just going to be incredible. So I'm really just packing on this colour here. I'm really packing on this blue. Okay, there has been a bit of fallout underneath the eye there. And has that gone? Yeah, luckily that's gone. With it being such dark colour, what you don't want is for there to be a lot of fallout. There's a lot of kickback of powder, I think, in here. But the thing is, I am using a dark colour. I'm using a dark colour on my face, so there's going to be, and just going to have to take the rough with the smooth here. So let's blend that out a bit. I really want to intensify that there. So I'm going to blend that out. But I want it to be as blue as possible. I do not want it to be patchy, and I can see some patchiness here. I felt like this eye went much better. I will take a clean brush and I will smooth the edges a bit because I don't want it to be too, you know, strange. I'm going to just run this over here. Is it going to come off? Not really. Okay, so I'm just going to use what brush have we got? I'm going to use this small tapered brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to blend. It's clean, but I'm just going to blend that a bit here. I don't want to blend it away though. I just want to blend the edges. See, that's what I didn't want to do, and I've done it. I've just got it, look, on that inner corner. That's okay. Learning as I go along. That seems to be blending away. Do you see what's happening there? It seems to be blending the blue away. Right, I'm going to take the black that's in here because I want to really lay that down like she did. because I don't want to blend it away. I want it to look good. I want it to look crisp. So what she did was she took a black and she just went round. I'm going to have to add more of this. Oh, there is fallout on that black. Ooh. So I know this is a really outlandish look, but oh, there is so much fallout. I need to tap that off each time because that is a lot. But look at that black, you know. I'm so disappointed that the blue doesn't stay blue. Oh. Okay, so my skip's just been delivered. That's why I have probably changed position. Anyway, so I'm just working on this eye. So I'm just going to add in some black. I'm going to take it a little bit higher. I'm using the small tapered brush to try and add in some more of this black. It's very black, actually. But you know what's difficult? Look, I can't get these edges to blend. Like, I want it to blend properly. So I don't want it to be too harsh. But at the same time, I do want it to be bold. Does that make sense? So let me just try and blend this out a bit, because at the moment it's looking really raggedy and I don't like that. I may even have to take something and go over the top. I've noticed that a lot on my eyes, and I don't know whether it's the texture of my eyes that's changed or what. I don't know is the answer. I really don't know. I'm going to take some more of that blue and I'm just going to add it onto the eye where it's skipped off, which is really annoying. I want to build this up. I wonder if adding a blue base or something would have helped. Or adding, I don't know, adding something else to it would have helped. I don't know. Because at the moment this looks like a royal mess, right? Rather than a royal blue haven that I wanted, it looks like a royal mess. Her eye look was so pretty as well, just so nice. And I was so jealous of it. And I don't know how she got it to be so damn perfect. And now I'm wondering if somebody did it for her because it was so nice. No, she's talented, right? She's a talented girl. Don't take anything away from Aaliyah. That's not fair. Just because your makeup skills are not as good, that's not the right thing to do. I'm just going to blend. I'm going to take this black under the eye a little bit because I'm going to be blending it out anyway. And that blue can also go under the eye. Look at that. I can't get it to stop skipping here. Can you see what I mean? It's skipping. Can you see that? What do I do? What do I do to try and get this to fix this? I might have to start again. That's very unlike me to start again. I may have to start again. Wait there. It's all real on here. It's all real. Okay, so I've taken that off. I've obviously removed quite a lot of makeup. So I'm just going to fix my eyebrow, which isn't too bad. I haven't taken all of the eyebrow off. Just going to fix what I've broken. And then I've still got residue of blue everywhere, but I will cover that. I'll use the concealer, not concealer, I'm going to use this to just cover, because I mean the rest of my makeup's okay. I can always add a bit of powder or something if I need to. So I'm gonna go in again. I'm gonna start again. Let's start again, and let's try not to make a mess of it. Right, so they are pigmented, but they are easily, I mean, that blue and black was skipping. I mean, they really were, weren't they? I don't trust those very much, if I'm honest. That's okay. That'll do. That'll do. I'm going to go for a bit more of a neutrally purple look, maybe. That's what I wanted to do, but I was like, I just want to try something different. Listen, don't try and do things you can't do on camera, or at least with a new palette. Like, maybe if I'd got to know the formula more. I just feel like I was just trying way too hard there to try and do something I couldn't do. And that's okay. Like, makeup's experimental, isn't it? That's the whole point. Okay, these three brushes need to go somewhere else because they've got black and blue on, and I don't want to get anything else on my eyes, or I don't want to muck anything up. So let's start again. Let's start from the very beginning, because that is a very good place to start. So I'm going to start with a fluffy brush, and I'm going into that RSVP shade again, just to set this down. That was a dream. So RSVP is a lovely cream shade that will set your eye look. That to me is perfect, and I felt like that it was really good. Okay, so let's try again, shall we? I'm going to go in with the shade Silk Stockings, which is a just a slightly deeper cool toned shade. I'm just going to add that into the crease a little bit. It's not really showing up. Typical. Like, this eyeshadow palette is people's favourites at the minute, and so far, and it may just be my ability. My ability isn't very much. Who knows? Right, I'm going to go in with the shade Flapper, which is a really nice purple shade. This one here looks a bit like Dandy. It's not, I bet you they're not even that. Look how similar they are. Anyway, I'm going to go in with the shade Flapper. I'm just going to use that brush I just used then. Yeah, and with I think with these, right, this is how I'm going to treat them. Go in lightly and build. So what I did is I packed on colour. I don't think that's the way to use these. I watch Annette on YouTube, and she is excellent with colour. She loves this palette, and she always packs on colour. I feel like that isn't going to work for me. Like, I feel like the only thing that will work for me is by building it up lightly, just dipping in the shade. And yes, it will, I think, eventually become something that's a nice shadow. Oh, I'm missing some product there. That's better. So yeah, I'm going to start with this shade. And look, it's much lighter than what was in that palette. It is nicely pigmented. And, you know, things are changing for me. My whole looks are changing because my eyelids are changing, my skin is changing. Like, there's a lot of change when you get to a certain age. I'm making myself sound old, and I'm not old. I'm just a certain age. That is exactly what it is. I'm a certain age now. Right, I'm just going to clean this off because, oh dear. I'm hoping there's not any transfer of colour. No, there shouldn't be. So I'm just using this brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Speak Easy, which is this like really deep burgundy shade. Hoping that's going to deepen this up a little bit. Oh yeah, that is nice. Did you see that puff of smoke there? Oh, this is lovely. Okay, this I can work with. I like this a lot on top of that shade. There's a bit of fallout look on my face. Honestly, today is, I'm having a nightmare day. I'm having a nightmare day already. I mean, nightmare. I can't do my makeup. That's not a nightmare, is it? Compared to other people's days. I'm also having a snotty day, apparently. I'm just going to place this here. I still feel like it's skipping a bit. Is anybody else noticing that? Is it me? Is it my eyeshadow application? Because I feel like it's skipping. I'm just going to add this on and just blend that out with it because maybe it's my eyeshadow application. Yeah, I think it's me. I don't think it's the shadow. I think it's me. I really like these colours, by the way. These are very pretty. So I'm just going to add this Speakeasy and I'm just blending it through. I'm just going to deepen up the edges with it. Oh, only the wrong colour. I'm really struggling to layer these. I thought this would be easier. The Wilderness palette I had no problems with. This is really pretty. I do like this colour. It could just be me that needs to work on things a bit better. Like, I'm really struggling with these mattes. And I wish I wasn't. I think I've been spoiled. So, as you will have seen in one of my other videos recently, I used a Pat McGrath palette and that was just a dream. And I just feel like now nothing is comparing to it. Okay, this is really, really nice. This is such a nice colour. Just pray for the fact that it might be okay if I just keep blending the colours together. There we go. Okay, I prefer that now than I did. Right. I'm going to go in with the shimmery purple, I think, that's here, called Ace. Let me just show you it. This one here. And then I'm going to go in with Crush. I should have swatched these first. There's that one. That is beautiful. And then there's Crush there. Yeah, I think I might use that. Or Champagne, maybe. Oh. Oh. I love a purple and gold. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for a purple and gold look. So I'm going to start with the shade Ace. And I'm taking this on this, what's it called? Short Shader E20 brush. Oh, yes. I remember now. These are really interesting shades because they're like almost liquid. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah. I remember this formula. These are like, I don't know how to describe it. They're soft. If you've ever used the palette, the eyeshadows from Colourpop, even though you're in the UK, you might have used those Super Shock shadows. That's how I would describe this formula. It's like bouncy. You do need a dense brush to pick anything up, I think. I also think they're probably better with a smidgen of... God, that is so pretty. Look at it. That's so nice. I do need to blend all that together. I think I'm going to use another shade to blend that as well. So I'm just going to add this to this eye. Yeah, I think it would do really well if there was a, if it was wet. Oh, got it all over that part of the brush. That's not where I wanted it. So I'm just adding this on to here. I want to just take it up. Ah, something just fell down then. Felt that. I think it was on the brush ferrule. So I'm just blending that in to the other shade I just put down and taking it. So I've got not much of that lid left. I'm going to take the shade. I'm just going to switch this off. Velvet, which is a deep purple, like a deep Cadbury's purple. Let me show you. Oh, there. You will have seen swatches anyway. I'm going to do swatches after I've done this eye look, but you all have seen them before because that's the magic and the wizardry of... Oh, that is nice. I feel like that is going to pull it together. Yeah, that is nice. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Why does my eye looks never just look as clean as everybody else's? I used to play so much with colour and stuff, and I felt like my eye looks were much better than they are now. And maybe it's just practice, and that is probably what it is, to be fair. But I just don't feel like it's working as well as it used to. Okay, so I'm going to take another dense brush. I'm just going to clean that off a bit, and I'm going to go in with that champagne shade. Yeah, same formula. This it's probably better with a finger, but I don't like using my finger because my fingers are too big for this portion of the eye. Oh, God, yeah. Look at this champagne shade. Look at that. That is so pretty. Look at that. I really want to blend these together. Oh, wow. I need to put a really good blend. I tell you what, when you see people's eyes blended together, honestly, it's the most pretty thing, I think. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. I'm going to take this a bit higher and blend it in with the other one. I'll use a bit more of that colour in a minute. I just want to put this, lay this down. This lovely champagne. I'm glad I went for the champagne. I like the other colour, Crush, but I'm glad I went for this one. Right. Just blend those in. These shimmers blend really nicely together. Look at that blend. Look how nice that looks. I think they blend very lovely together. And I think the shimmer formula outshines the matte formula, personally. I'm finding it much nicer to use the shimmer formulas than the matte formulas at this juncture. You know, when you have a really rubbish experience with an eyeshadow palette, though, you just don't want to pick it up again. Like, it makes you feel really like, I'm not that fussed about it now. But I really want to work this. I really want it to work. And I do feel like this is working. It's just these mattes. I just feel like they skip on my eyes. Look. It's like they're just not blending together. And I don't know whether it's my eye, or my application, or if it's the actual mattes. And that's what's worrying, because I don't know how to change it at this point. Like that, I've had to put that down again. Same here. It's just skipping at the edges. And I don't like it. I don't like that it's doing that. Like, I want it to be really nice and deep, and I want them to really look nice together. And now I'm feeling like it's just skipping. Can anybody else tell me if this has happened to them? Because I just feel like I'm just adding on layers of stuff, and it's just not working. Anyone else tell me if this has happened to them with this palette in particular? It may have happened on the other one, but I genuinely don't remember that happening. I'm just blending this into there. That nice purple shade. Just going over it a little bit more. I just want this all over the lid a bit more. Am I expecting too much? No, because when I used the Pat McGrath ones, honestly, that was divine. And I felt really beautiful. I felt like everything was blending well. I have had some fallout there as well, which is a shame, but we'll get rid of that. Maybe it'll all come together. Maybe it will all come together. I'm getting a lot of glitter from this shade. Quite a lot of glitter. Right, I'm going to take I'm going to take these brushes away because they're getting very mucky and I just don't want them irritating something else. So I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and I'm going to just try and blend this so that it's not as harsh, because at the moment I just feel like the edges are just not diffused enough. And that's what this look is really missing. It's like a really diffused edge. I do need to do under the eye, so maybe that's going to help, but I don't know. In the mirror, it doesn't look too bad. It's in the camera, it looks so much worse. Like, it just looks like it isn't blended. And it is. but I feel like the camera doesn't lie about that, you know. Okay, I'm going to do under the eye now, and I'm going to take the flapper colour, that lovely pinky colour, and I'm going to pop that underneath, take it all the way along, and the same with this side. And then I'm going to take the shade Speakeasy, because this is, I think, my favourite shade in the palette in terms of colour. I've never had anything like it. It's just such a lovely dark shade. I think it's lovely. That is lovely. And I'm just going to place that under here. And then I'm going to take the shade Velvet. I mean, this is such a pretty coloured palette. I just wish it would work for me more. And I'm just going to buff that here, and the same on this side. Okay, that's becoming a bit more cohesive. A little bit more cohesive. I'm just going to take that brush that I just used to buff out those, and I'm just going to buff under my eyes, because this is the problem. There, it needs to be a bit more diffused if possible. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I didn't bring an eyeliner, so I'm just going to go and get one. Right, I'm using the by Mario Master Mattes. This is excellent, by the way. Great liner. I am very impressed. I didn't think I was going to be. Right, I'm going to try and do the eyes on camera. I didn't think I was going to be, because I don't normally like this style. Oh, we're blaring up here. Getting a very funny... Yeah, I didn't think I would like this style. But I do this one. It always comes out super black. I have to admit, this is a very good felt tip liner. I usually use the... Oh, which one is it? NYX, but they've changed the formula. They no longer sell the matte one, and now they sell some new one that nobody likes. Well done, NYX, for changing your formula. Must have been a reason. Very nice winged liner. I feel like I've got a lot of control with this. I don't feel like it goes everywhere, and I will set the liner today with the black that's in the palette. I don't normally set my liner, but I'm going to today because I want to try it out. Although we've already seen how well that black performs. Not. I don't know if this is how you do your winged liner, but I just feel like I have so much more control if I start with the wing first. Yeah, I love that. Right, I'm just going to set that. Oh, where's the lid gone? There it is. This is a great liner. Great liner. I am honestly very impressed. I got it in the Cult Beauty Icons or something. Great liner. Okay, so let's set this liner with a small brush going into the black, which is Noir, and just taking this over the liner, just where I've placed it. Just gives it, one, it mats it down, two, it gives it that ultra black finish. This has fallout. Oh, sugar. Oh gosh, look, went right under my eye, that did. No, it's right there. Damn it. That is highly annoying that it did that. Tap the brush off, Leah. There we go. I feel like setting it is very important, because otherwise the colour just doesn't stand out, especially when you've got it on top of a shimmer. you want it to really stand out. Yeah, that's got mega fallout, really has. Be very, very, very careful with this black. That seems to be falling out everywhere. What a shame. Okay, sorry about the lighting. Okay, let's get in close. So that's what the eye look is looking like. I feel like this one's got more gold on. So I'm just going to try maybe and put a bit more gold on. Am I setting myself up to fail here? Yeah, I'll just put a little bit more on. So we haven't done an inner corner highlight or anything yet. Yeah, that's better. Right, so inner corner highlight, we are going for a clean brush and we're going to go in, I've used quite a light colour on this bit anyway. So I'm going to try that shade Crush, but it's like got a pink base. So I don't know. Oh yeah, no, that is lovely. Look. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Is it really brightening? Not really, but it's a really pretty shade. Yeah, that's nice. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That's nice. Okay, apart from the fact that I'm completely dark under here, I'm going to put some mascara on and I'll come back. Okay, so my eyelashes are done. I am going to pop my glasses back on because that hides a multitude of sins. And with this eye look today, I just received in my advent calendar, I've got the Cult Beauty advent calendar and I've got two, but me and Emma are sharing basically because I thought there's some products that I probably have. And also I just thought it'd be better to share. I can't use any of the hair products, so yeah, anyway, I've got Cult Beauty and look fantastic. This was from Cult Beauty and this is a Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick in the shade Pout. It's quite heavy. I really didn't expect it to be as heavy as it is. And it's like metal. It's very heavy. So it looks like this. And it's just a little thin lipstick. It's a really nice nudie colour. Yes, I was hoping it would be like this. It's like a nice sheer balmy lipstick. That is lovely. That is perfection. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think that is a beautiful lipstick for this look. I mean, it's quite pink, but it's in a nice muted way. Okay, I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts on the Age of Opulence palette. Is it as good as the Wilderness one? I think it's more difficult to work with. So I started a look off, as you know, and it just didn't go well. The mattes are buildable, but they skip on my eyes. It may be my eyes, I don't know. But I'm just finding them, they're a bit patchy and I'm struggling to work with them. I'm going to give some more a go because there's some that I haven't tried. There's some browns I've not tried. And the bluey green sort of bluey turquoisey type. They look green here. They look blue there. Anyway, so I'm going to just give them a go. And the best performing things are these sort of very interesting shimmers. And I really like the shimmers. That is something I can say is good. There's no fallout from the shimmers, but there's definitely fallout from this black, which I have got on the eyeliner today. So I don't know how to feel. I thought the Wilderness was much better. The look that I created was a lot better. I really enjoyed it. And I love the colours in here. Am I going to reach for it so much? I don't know. I will keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I think this is probably a 6 out of 10. I have used much better formulas recently. I'm definitely going to have a play with it. I don't have anything like it in my collection, so it's one of those, just keep at it. I think I will definitely yeah, I'd like to try a look with these shades here. Maybe these ones here, maybe these bluey green. I think that'd look quite nice. We'll see. Let me know if that's something you want to see. I have gone purpley champagne today, and yeah, let me know if it's something you'd like to see. I don't know. Right then, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down. It doesn't matter how you interact with my videos. They always help, whatever it is. You just need to tell me what it is that you're enjoying. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do have a giveaway going on at this time, up until the 24th of December 2021. I'll put the details below. The winner will be announced on the 24th, so go and check it out. It's for Pat McGrath palettes. If you're coming across this video after that time, I'm sorry, it has closed. But there will be other giveaways on my channel in the future, but this one is definitely for Christmas and it's a very special one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.